Hi everyone, it's Pete here. In this video I thought I'd show you an area where I've done quite a few RC videos, but this time from the air with a drone. So this drone isn't mine, it belongs to my friend Nick, and he was just sort of practicing with it this day, but he's got some quite good shots here, so let's have a look around. We're at Southbourne Beach near to Hengistbury Head, and this is an area of Bournemouth in the south of England. We're taking off from the Southbourne Beach car park, and you can see in the distance there's the Hengistbury Head car park, and that's also been the location of a couple of videos. Pointing this way, we're looking towards Bournemouth, and Poole is in the far distance. The beach is 7 miles long, so you should always be able to find somewhere to sit. I think this end at Hengistbury Head's the nicest because it's more natural without a prom behind it. If you have a look in the car park here, you can see a load of wooden posts. What they're doing is to replace the groins on the beach. Yes, I said groins, stop tittering at the back. Just in case you don't know, the groins are these structures they build on the beach to stop the sand washing away. I'm not sure why it is that they've got wooden groins up until here and then they have stone ones at the end of Hengistbury Head, but there must be some reason for it. Maybe they wanted somewhere that people could use RC crawlers. Now on the beach I've done various videos including this one. Now while it is great fun to run your RC cars on the beach, just be aware that the sand and salt water aren't very good for them. The sand all gets in the gubbins and the salt water is very corrosive. I only tend to take the lunchbox down there now because it seems to suffer the least out of all of them. This little bit next to the car park is good also because it's sort of sandy and grassy, so it's good for the buggies. Also, if you haven't paid for parking, it's close enough that you can see the traffic warden come in. The water on the left is Christchurch Harbour, and the bit of land you can see in the distance is the Isle of Wight. If you don't know, the Isle of Wight is part of England, although there is some sort of mysterious time warp going on, because if you go over there you'll find it's still 1975. This is a very popular dog walking area, and I've heard that in the big car park at night time there's a group of dog enthusiasts who meet up. A very lively scene apparently. This car park is also quite popular with boy racers, including me back in the day. Yes, this is me, aged 20 in 1987, being a bit of a hooligan. A lot of the car park hadn't been tarmacked in those days, so it was good for practicing your handbrake turns. Ooh, what a lad I was. I'm in the mighty MG Metro, which was 1.3 and had about 70 brake horsepower. What a beast. I would point out that I have grown up since this. A bit. This is a big nature conservation area, and you can see those little pools there they've dug for the wildlife. I can't be bothered to look up what wildlife it is, but let's say it's newts, frogs, something like that. Another interesting feature of Hengistbury Head here are these double dykes. Stop tittering. These are actually Iron Age fortifications, and they were the subject of many a fascinating school trip. I've got some technical information about the drone Nick was using. Apparently it's a device with 4 propellers on the top and a camera underneath that takes videos. It's all a bit newfangled for me. We're just coming up to the Hungry Hiker Cafe here, where you can get an ice cream or a bacon sandwich. I'm far too tight, I've always got a pork pie in my pocket from Budgeons. Now either of these car parks is pretty good for a speed run if you can avoid the learner drivers and the aforementioned boy racers. Now if you look carefully you can see my mum and dad's house, it's that one in the middle there. I live a couple of miles away in the cheaper end of town. So there you go, a little look round part of my hometown. Thank you to Nick for letting me use the footage. Like I was saying, this was only a test flight, so we're going to try and get some more footage if the weather ever cheers up. If you found this in any way interesting, then please press the like button and leave me a comment. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.